off the
let
camera.
me be 100% brutally honest. How old are you?
40.
40?
Yeah.
You got a kid?
Absolutely, yeah.
No man's coming to pay your bills. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's not happening.
But it's happening.
No, I'm gonna tell you what.
Nowadays it is.
It's happening, and it's been happening.
Hold on. Is it happening right now this second?
Yes.
A man's paying 100% of your bills right now.
Well, no, he doesn't live with me, so I'm not asking for 100%. We don't live together. We just...
Okay, I'm just
around.
telling you. All right, you just a fuck around, but I'm not attacking you.
Because I want to be a fuck around, because I don't want to fuck around with him like that.
Do you really want to be a fuck around?
Yeah, for him right now, absolutely. It's nothing
playing.
nobody in here can say to make me feel no kind of way about what I decide to do with me.
Hold on.
I don't care. It doesn't matter.
Don't take this as personal attack.
I'm not.
Because we're not trying to make none of y'all feel no type of way.
Yeah.
We just giving you the honest truth as men. We're not
from your opinion.
No, from men, period. Because you can read the comments when the video's over, right?
Mm-hmm. But they're still not all the men in the world.
No, look, when I'm speaking on the men, I mean the men you want. Not just the guy that's a fuck around that you like, I don't even want to take serious. We're speaking on a guy that you want.
I don't want to take it serious because of my personal situation.
Don't cut me
so
off.
Do you want somebody to take serious?
Eventually I do. But right now I'm not in a position to do that.
So when he's speaking on somebody that you want to take serious. He's not speaking from perspective of who you're dealing with now. So don't personalize it. He's speaking in general. When you find this person that you want to take serious, that's the position he's speaking from. He's not speaking because you got somebody to fuck around. Right. When you find somebody that you don't want to fuck around with.
I'm gonna let him speak because
all of y'all
I promise whatever he says is not gonna apply to me. But go ahead.
It applies to you because it's your reality right now. That's how it applies.
It's been that way, CG. But
listen to what I'm saying. Your reality right now.
Yeah.
You don't have a man living with you. No. You don't have a man paying all your bills. That's your reality. You're speaking on a want. And then you're saying, well, I don't want it now, as if you can just go out and get it whenever you want. And men are telling you, wait a minute, y'all are being delusional because no, you can't, because we're the ones giving it to you. So even though you feel, okay, when I'm ready, because I'm not ready right now, I'm just going to go out and get it. First of all, you're 40. You're only getting older.
I don't look 40. You laughing, but I don't look 40, so that doesn't matter.
It matters.
It don't. I promise you.
You know why it matters?
Yeah. Please tell me why.
Because you don't look 40, but there's somebody who actually is not 40. And I'm going to go pay her bills because she's not 40. She doesn't have any kids.
That's you.
Let me ask you something.
That's you.
Okay, let me ask you one question. What is the benefit of him paying your bills, a 40-year-old with a kid, versus a 25-year-old with no kids?
Well, the age has never came up, so I don't. Maybe I should ask him because the age has never.
No, I know. I'm asking you.
Yeah.
So just say.
I don't know. It's whatever he has the ability to do. If he wants to go pay, if he wants to pay whatever I ask him to pay, and then he's paying a 25-year-old's bills too.
No,
that's none of my business.
No, you're missing the question. I said because you said you could go get it, right? Like, okay,
it's already there. I just choose not to flip the coin because of my personal. I'm giving all my attention to my daughter right now. I don't have it to give to a man.
Right. So that's why he's not going to pick you. I'm not paying your bills and you can't give me all your attention.
That's fine.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, that's fine.
No, but she's saying when I'm ready, I'm going to go get it.
When her daughter grows up and like live her own life and find her own husband or something like that, then who's going to be sitting there? What man's going to be like a shelf item and just going to be sitting there waiting on you to make your decision?
No, he probably won't.
Not the men that you want.
I'm going to be realistic. He probably, the guy that we're speaking of, he probably won't be waiting, right? And I don't expect him to. I understand. Who the fuck do I think I am? You just don't sit and wait for me. No, but I just I want to be clear though that because you guys have your opinions and then you know the statistics and all that, but there are still those certain guys that don't go by that same thing.
Let me tell you, those are the guys you don't see. This is the insanity with women. This is the insanity.
Why am I insane?
I'm gonna tell you why. Because men will sit here and tell you this is how we think. You guys will say, no, it's not. This is how you think. But you're a woman telling men how we think. We're literally telling you this is how we think.
I never disputed how you think.
But all of y'all
all men are the same?
No.
For the most part, yes.
No.
So why do we need all y'all? We just need one.
Let me tell you.
For the most part, yes. We're more similar than we are.
There is a difference from West Coast to men that's born in the South.
Yes.
Huge difference.
Yeah, and East Coast.
No, seriously. You talking South, you talking very well mannered.
So we're talking about
you're talking characteristics.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, I am.
Not how we pick our lifestyles. The way we pick women.
But none of y'all the same. I feel like every man has their own
mind.
Oh, you're saying it's easy. Men are always gonna pick the easier thing for them.
No, yes, we don't want.
That's
not easy. Not easy.
Men are always going to pick what's easy for them. So you having a daughter and spending time with your daughter,
it's not going to make them choose
too
me.
difficult for them.
But mind you,
so they're going to pick a 25-year-old.
But mind you, in the last 2 years of a couple of guys that I've dated have asked me to have their baby because they see how I raise my kids.
So I'm just going to say this.
That's not cap. I promise that's not cap.
And you probably ain't even got to sleep with them. They just know how you carry yourself.
They're single.
The truth hurts. It hurts more when you are the cause of it. This is why black women get triggered. They've been hit with the consequences from their own actions. Black females cannot blame anyone for why men don't take them serious. It's the fact she doesn't want to accept the reality because it reflects who she really is. The fact a man rather just spend money on you than be with you. The fact you're 40 and still in the streets. How you look at 40 does nothing for a man. How you look will one day fade, one way or another. So females like her who get thick tight to look young and whatever, when your looks actually add no value to a man's life. The certain guys who will accept you, who want you and do all that they do, are not even guys that you want. Those guys these females speak about, these females don't even notice them. They don't even talk about them. The only time they want to notice them is when they're the guys that are willing to do things that the guys they want aren't willing to do. Because these black females will speak about certain guys, but those certain guys they will disrespect, they will cheat on them and use them. So those men that black females, black women love to throw in the argument that they're the exception of the rule are guys you don't even notice. So let's talk about the guys that you want. Let's talk about the guys that you are looking for. Let's talk about the guys that you date. Because those are the guys that matter. So what females don't comprehend is this information is for the men that you are going for. The men you're competing these young women for. This has nothing to do with how difficult it is for a man. It's crazy how black females will tell themselves anything just so they can get through it day by day. They will tell themselves how a man can't handle them. They will tell themselves they're too strong, they're too high maintenance, high value. And because I'm this type of woman, you can't handle me. You don't want me. And you want something easy. But that is the furthest thing from the truth. What it is you are a red flag. You're a hazard. You wasted your prime years just to be where you are at. What man wants to waste his prime years just to be sitting with you where you are at? Think about it like that. Are you going to associate yourself with a failure? Are you going to marry a failure? Are you going to be with a failure? Because a lot of these black women don't understand, especially when they hit a certain age, you failed. Your bank account doesn't change nothing at how bad you've hit the wall. How you look doesn't change that. Your career doesn't change that. You still hit the wall and you still failed. And no man wants to associate himself with a failure. It's as simple as that. Black women today don't want to be a broken or dusty. So what the hell do you think you are to these men? What, you think you're the prize? You think you're a high value woman with no man wanting to keep you? No man wanting to be with you? You know, it's like logic goes out the window. They really believe because they're high maintenance and they're strong and hard working that a man can't handle them. No. people don't associate themselves with failures. And a lot of these black females, they are failures. These females on this podcast, they are failures. And the man that they want, the man that they date, do not want to be and put a ring on a failure. It's not a good look. The same way these females don't want to go to a cheap restaurant, go on a cheap date. You are that. You are literally the embodiment of failure. And a black man rather get himself a feminine young woman than to be with a 40-year-old failed female who did nothing with her life but wasted away with a bunch of men that she couldn't even get. Who wasted away her life with a pookie who doesn't even want to be an active father in his own child's life. Who was too fast in them streets. Who lost her virginity at 13. You was heading to failure, and now that you're there, you expect a successful man or a man in his prime years. Doesn't even have to be successful. A man in his prime years now associate themselves with you who failed. It's absurd. It doesn't make sense when you look at it like that. And these females don't want to look at it like that, because when they do, they will realize they are the embodiment of failure, and that's the truth that hurts. And what really stings is the fact that they are their own cause to the failure they're living. Black women always get triggered by these facts because black women don't want to be put in a place where they can't change their reality. They want to live in this infinite reality where they can change things and get whatever they want to get, when really that's not even the world we live in. They think they're in the movies where they can be able to switch and turn, when that's not the reality. The reality is how you choose to live your life is going to play a huge result in what is going to come in the future. And if you look back at what you did and what you chose to do, it's how you're living now. And every man sees that. And they see what you did and what you chose to be and why you're living this way. And this is something that black females don't want to accept. That who you are and how you are living now, single, unmarried, single mom, unmarried, you name it, 3 or 4, unmarried, lets every man know or gives him an insight of the choices you made in the most important years of your life, and it didn't matter to you. And that's what it shows. And no one wants to be with that. No woman wants to be that with a man, and no man wants to be that for his woman. It goes both ways. Deal with it. Let me know what you think. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.